Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to do another Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download. So I just sent my notifications. I do have a personal notification system for the Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Downloads. It's not the only time I go live. I've already been live twice today. Sometimes it's the only time I go live in a day. You just gotta kind of join in to play. So we're going to do our Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download. For anybody who wants to get a personal mini reading today, I'll be using I'm hearing I need to use the Work Your Light Oracle cards. So I'm going to set those here as a reminder that you can get yours. And you can send your donation in by the Super Chat, or there's all the information you need about getting a personal mini reading at the end of our general divine download for today is below the video in the description box. So I had taken my cards with me on my outing this morning, but I decided to do a different style of reading. So some of you watched those, some of you were tuned in, tapped in, turned on for those readings. And we had a card fly out and it flew into the space in between my seats. So I got it out. So for those of you who are watching and who wanted to know, because I know somebody really wanted to know, well, what card was that? It flew away. It was the Five of Pentacles, and that's a good thing because the Five of Pentacles is a card about feeling left out in the cold. It's about feeling abandoned. It's about feeling alone. It's about feeling impoverished. It's a card of lack and limitation. And with that card flying out and dismissing itself, it's like, hey, because that whole reading was the magic that I make, was what I believe I called it. So there's that as a side point. Let's get into today's messages. Thank you, Lustrous God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these perfect messages for today's Love, Peace, and Happiness Divine Download for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, because we absolutely love and adore them. We love it when they thrive, when they feel alive, when they feel blessed. Lustrous God, what can help us to bring in more love in our life? Today's edition. How about just putting it in? Add it in. How can you add more love into your life today? Coming into focus. Let's see. Let's just go. How can we bring in more peace into our life? What is the word of clarity to help us bring in more peace into our life? We have possess. Know that you already possess the peace that you seek. And what is the word of clarity that can help us add more happiness into our life experience at this time? Also, these messages are timeless, and I talk fast, so I could get a lot of information out as quickly as possible. Dispatch, what you put out comes back to you. So dispatch your happiness. Doing stuff to help make others happy helps make you happy. It's funny how it's a symbiotic relationship. The energy we put out and the energy we receive. Reflection is at the bottom of the deck, just as a confirmation of what we've just said about symbiotic relationship of dispatching our happiness. Addition, possess, and dispatch. Those are our words of clarity for today. So add more love in, own the peace that you do possess, and dispatch your happiness, because it's all going to be reflected back to you. Let's see what is our flashcard for today. Thank you. Our flashcard message is the purple butterfly. That's that transformational energy where things have shifted, have changed. Vibration is different than it used to be. The energy is different than it used to be. We keep speaking on that in all of the readings. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Bone Shaker. So glad to have you back. The bottom of the deck is Jacks, and it's telling me you've learned how to play the game. You learned how to throw your Jacks out, toss that ball up, and pick them up. I mean, you've learned how to work the energy. You learned how to play the game. Somebody is dealing with a person whose name is Jay. And I'm hearing Jay, Jack, Jasmine, Jerry, Joy, Joiner, Joint. Ooh, somebody's a joint. I'm just saying. Hello, Gypsy. Welcome to the show. So glad you could join us. For those of you who are just barely finding us, we're so glad that you've aligned with us energetically. For those of you who are coming back, yeah, I know how we feel about you. All right. What is the major arcana energy on earth that we're dealing with today, Lustrous God? We know that we, as the Butterfly Nation, the masters of transformation, have learned to add love in. We're possessing the peace that we have, and we are dispatching our happiness. We know that we've been through a huge transformation, and we have learned how to play the game of life. We've learned how to work with these energies. So let's see, what is the major arcana energy on earth as a whole? Hello, Ashley. I'm glad you caught me live, too. Yay. All right, so let's see. What is the major arcana energy for us today, Lesser God? And I'm being asked to remind you that, anybody who's had challenges getting the live notifications through YouTube, go below the video because you could get added to my personal notification system. All right. The energy today is the Emperor. This is about expansion is the first word I heard. It's also about mastery, control, dominance. It's also about delegation. So a lot of people are going to be feeling the energy around where, they want to delegate things. But there's a lot more people. This is about authority, stepping into the place of authority. So a lot of people, and we can see that on Earth, can't we? Where people are like, hold on a second. You don't have that power over us. How dare you treat us this way? We deserve better, right? So people standing up in their authority at this time, taking control of their life, delegating things differently. A lot of people standing up to the man right now. A lot of people standing up to the authority. A lot of people setting new boundaries and taking their divine providence over their life at this time. Let's see what's the bottom of the deck. Is justice. Ooh, and I hear injustices is being stood up to at this time. And we can totally see that in Earth. Now, I want you all to know something very important. We hold no judgment over those who are involved in the politics or the political movements or the resistance movements or any of these things. We all have our perfect role to play. Okay, so while they're out there, we don't want to get in their way. We don't want to judge them, but we have a different role. If you're attracted to this channel, most likely your role is not to be involved in political activism. If you're attracted and you're aligned with this channel, most likely your role is to be this, the agent of transformation. Hello, Wanda. The agent of transformation, utilizing the third eye and the crown to help augment the energy. So there's those who take the physical action, which is totally, the Emperor is all about physical action. It's about taking that divine right to put things into play, to move and do things in a certain way, to have things happen and cause things to happen, to be a reason that things are happening in your physical world, in your physical environment, where the justice at the bottom of the deck is like, hold on, the end of an old system. What's been wrong must be right. And so I also get the energy off the Empress, like, don't worry, God got this. That divine source energy, the all, the mind that is all, the all that is one, got this. We as Butterfly Nation, Masters of Transformation, do ourselves well to recall that, hey, everything is working out symbiotically. Everything works out cohesively. We may not always visually see that in our physical world, how it's true. But as we allow situations to unfold and unfold, we can look back in hindsight, right? And be able to see how everything was actually being put together. Our big deal is to dispatch that happiness. So where people are out there stressed and stuff like that, we have peace. We possess the peace. So this is about us owning that possession of peace, dispatching our happiness, and adding more love into our life and into our day. So let's look at the love experience that we have today. For our personal mini readings, first up on the list we have is Cat. So I'll be pulling a personal mini reading for Cat using the Work Your Light deck. And anybody else who wants to get in, you have time. Once I start singing the closing song, time is up. So for more information, again, go below the video. What's the love experience you want to talk to us today about, Lesser Sky? Somebody's dealing with a love experience. Show me the situation. What's going on in this romantic partnership? We are talking about a romantic partnership. The situation is the Seven of Cups. Now, this came in on the most recent reading that I did, the Magic That I Make. Whose tarot reading is this? So some of you will be resonant with that reading as well, highly resonant with that one as well as this one. But the Seven of Cups, in regards to relationships, somebody is really using their powers of manifestation, their power of visualization to focus their energy in love. This is a relationship of unconditional love. And you know that because it hasn't always been exactly delightful. Yet you're still in love. Yet you're still involved. Yet you're still here. Sherry, I got you on the list for personal mini reading today. Thank you for your super chat. The Seven of Cups is that card of why is it unconditional love? Because 7, spiritual wholeness, completion on a spiritual level. The Cups is all about emotion. So this is about the divine emotion. And what is the divine emotion? The universe loves us no matter what we do, no matter what we are. The only way the universe doesn't love us is if we don't love ourselves and we detach ourselves from it. So in this energy, in the partnership that we're talking about today, there is unconditional love. Things haven't always been easy, and you know they won't always be easy, but you know that there will always be love. And it's like, no matter what you do, I'm in love with you. I just love you, and I just love you, and I just love you type of energy. So let's see the viewer. Who is my viewer? Show me my viewer in this energy. 2 of Swords. Viewer, what are you refusing to see? What kind of decision are you needing to make? Somebody feels like there's unconditional love here, but there's an illusion. You feel like there's more to the story that you don't see. You may be not talking about something that's on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Your intuition is there, and there's what you know, and there's what you've heard, there's what you've experienced, but you're just trying to sit with it. You're not really trying to act on something. There's a decision that you need to make, and you feel it intuitively calling from you. Let's go ahead and look at the person you're dealing with. Who is show me the other party. Show me the person my viewer is dealing with. Show me the person my viewer is dealing with. You've got the Temperance card. Somebody is dealing with the Sagittarius. You're dealing with a person who you feel like it's your twin flame for someone. But you're dealing with somebody who is doing a lot of emotional processing and emotional healing. They're going through a strong emotional restructuring at this time. So this is one reason why you have the 7 of Cups as a situation, because when somebody's going through emotional restructuring, they're being brought to face a lot of their fears, a lot of their challenges, a lot of long-held resentments, pains, burdens, frustrations, etc. And so you're dealing with a person who is in this phase where it's now time, like they can no longer ignore what has caused them to feel a way that has made them very emotional. I feel like for someone else, I'm picking up on an energy here where there's somebody else who does not know who their partner is. You don't know who that partner is. You just know that divine time will bring them in. And you say, I don't have to see who this person is to love them. Now, one of the readings that I did this morning, I think it was the first reading. It could have been the second, but I did 2 readings this morning, and you can refer back to those, where we were talking about visualizing and using your power of manifestation, visualization, your emotional body to help incorporate all the etheric energy to co-create this romantic outcome for you. So somebody is really focused on doing that right now. But, it's this for you. I feel like for you is about aligning yourself with the skills that you've had, because you've had success in creating things in your physical life before. And so you're not going off of the physical surroundings. You're going off of your emotions. You're not going off of what you know so much, other than experiences that support you knowing that you can do this, that you'll go off of. But as far as like things you hear out there, oh, there ain't nobody good left out there, or everybody blah blah blah, a lot of low vibrational thinking and patterns. And also, you're not going off of past relationship experiences, whether they were observed or lived yourself and experienced yourself. You're not going off of that. You're going off of an emotional or an intuitive, there we go, not an emotional, an intuitive calling. And that intuitive calling, is reflected a lot highly to you through your emotional body. So you're perceptive of how you feel. You're perceptive of the calling of your soul saying, go this direction, go that direction. Spend your time enjoying life right now. Why don't you go ahead and read this book, or watch that reading, or go and have that play? Whatever it is, you're following that intuitive calling, knowing that ultimately this is what's going to aid you. But we do have a situation here where there is unconditional love. Somebody is in their emotion. Somebody else is refusing to see their point of view. And I feel like that could be you. I feel like you could be really sitting back and getting in tune with, I'm hearing, how am I evoking this experience in my partner? Okay. So we've discussed basically like 3 different experiences in love so far. What I'm going to do is dig deeper now, and I'm just going to pull off the top of the deck that I've already been shuffling here on the show. And I'm just going to dig deeper and see what else we can glean about this. So showing me the relationship, showing me the 7 of Cups here energy. We have the 9 of Cups. So somebody here, no, you viewer, you're the one. Laura, I got you on the list, okay? So you are knowing, you know that you got what you wanted. You know that there's still some work to be done, and you know that it's going to take emotional stability within yourself. With this 9 of Cups coming out, the 9 of Cups is very much is being emotionally responsible for your own well-being, for your own happiness, choosing rather than to put the key to your happiness in somebody else's hand, knowing that things turn out better for me when I maintain my own emotional body, knowing that I am the source of my happiness ultimately, that when I look at them, any love or joy or happiness that I feel is coming from me. I am the source of it. And they are just a reflection. They're a mirror for me to see that through. Let's see what else we have coming out for the other side. The Hierophant. Wow. We're going into this unconditional love partnership. This person that you're dealing with, we could be dealing with a relationship between a Taurus and a Sagittarius. Let me throw that out there. Or you have strong Taurus and Sagittarius placements in your chart. But this person is wondering if this relationship will make it to marriage. This person wants a long-term committed relationship with you. Let me look more at your person. The Page of Swords. Yeah, this person is in their head a lot, and they're wondering, what can I do to show this person how committed I am to them? What can I do to, I feel like somebody's really reviewing behaviors, thought patterns, and what they can say to help you see that they are, I'm hearing fully committed. I'm hearing they're taking this thing seriously. Like, they're not taking this as a laughing matter. This is not a joke. This is not a practice run with them. They feel like they've had all the practice they need in romance, and they'd like to take this to the next level. Let's look further at your person. The 4 of Pentacles. Yes, they would like to hold on to you. That's what they know for sure. They would like to, if they don't already live with you, they'd like to live with you. Or they'd like to, yeah, so some of them could be somebody here is dealing with a person who's considering asking you to move in because their ultimate goal with you is marriage. So they may say, maybe we should try living together for a while and see how that goes. This is what's on their mind at this time. What they know, is that they want to hold on to you at all. Like, they are just dead set on holding on to you. Let me get a little bit more. Yes, this person feels, with the Judgment card, this person feels like this is a chance for them to get a whole new fresh start in life. Like, this is what they've really wanted. They feel like they're being called to this relationship with you. They feel like very strongly in their soul, like there is more to this than just I want to be with somebody. I feel like I'm a spiritual calling to be with you. That's how they feel. Let me see some more about this. They look at you and they think you're everything that I could ever hope for in a woman. And there's a song there. Those are lyrics to a song. And there's this hello, this Lionel Richie, hello, is it me you're looking for? Energy here. Yes. Give me some more. Yeah, this person is completely focused on this relationship. The 8 of Swords. They're not willing to consider anything else right now. If you wanted to know, if you're let me just preface this by saying, if it makes your soul heartstrings sing, then it's resonant. Pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, it's not for you. And if you like confirmation that it's for you, go to my website, get your personal, or get you a personal mini read right now at the end of the show. But this person is not talking to other people. Somebody wants to know, are they entertaining other people? No, they're not entertaining anybody else. They're really focused on you. That's what I see. So let's look more at you about this. Show me my viewer in this situation. My viewer is, you're sitting here saying to yourself, all right, it feels real. My intuition is telling me to accept this offer. It feels real, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me see what else it can tell me. And that was with the Four Cups, Ace of Wands. Yes, I feel like if this person asks you to move in, you'll say yes. If this person, some of you will be the one offering for this person to move in, but I do feel like you will accept the offer, this opportunity that's here. At the very least, at this time, the opportunity is for love. And for some of you, this is the second time around, giving it a fresh go around, looking at new life where you've been reborn in a sense, and your partner has been reborn in a sense. So you're really not the same people anymore. And the time has passed, emotions have changed, situations have changed, and now you can't even say that that's the same person you dealt with before, because you know you're not the same person that you've dealt with before. I feel like there's a little bit of doubt in you and a little bit of reluctance, but I feel like the calling is strong enough, because you say, this is, at one point in time, this was everything that I wanted, and I know I'm different now, but they're still different now. But what I do have is this strong attraction. The Ace of Wands is a huge spark of energy, of passion, of romance, of fire. There's a fire here in between the two of you, and you feel it. You definitely feel it. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, giving further confirmation to the yes. You want something tangible. You want something that's long lasting. You want something that can go the distance, something that can be built upon. You want a firm foundation. I also feel like, as my viewer, some of you have, since all of this has been unfolding in recent times, I feel like you're undergoing a new project. You got a new contract, a new job, a new career. I feel like you believe that you have, some of you are looking at this person and you're saying you have an opportunity for a fresh start with this person, because this person has been very generous to you. This person is very generous to you. And I feel like a lot of you are aware that you see within this second opportunity. It's like the first opportunity with this person was all fire, all passion. It could have been all sex. It could have been all play, right? This second opportunity is like it. So the first opportunity was kind of immature. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. Because in this first opportunity, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands as the first opportunity. Look at the size of the hand. It's very small. So I see immaturity there. But now at the second go around, some of you having the second go around, right? The size of the hand is huge, right? And it is more mature. And it's coming in solid. It's not just about sex. It's not just about passion. It's about real opportunity for growth here and for development. Let me give me one more card about my viewer, the Six of Swords. I feel like you also feel called and drawn into this person. Some of you will be traveling to see this person. Some of you you're just really got the mentality of going with the flow. You're feeling like, I'm just going to go with the flow in this, because I feel like the divine is in charge of this. Like, the person on the boat, that's God, that's the universe. They're pulling me into this direction. I'm just going to let God show me what God want to show me. And I'm just going to sit in this place of unconditional love, because I really do love this person. And I know that a lot of my experience, all of my experience is co-created through my energy. And so I'm going to offer positive energy to this by not adding in resistance, by not deciding what it must be and how it must unfold. So let's look at what we can expect, the predictions over this relationship. What is the first prediction? We have the Three of Swords. So especially where this applies to a second chance, you guys are going to discuss what hurt. You're going to discuss the pain. It's like there's going to have to be an honest, come to God conversation about the truth. So it's like, okay, somebody's going to reveal the truth that hurts. They're going to tell you what really happened on their side, or you to them. There's a lot of healing that happens when the Three of Swords comes in, because this is a card. It can be a card of disappointment and all of that. And that's what I feel like you're going to talk about. You're going to talk about how you were disappointed with your partner's behavior as well as your own behavior. I feel like there's a owning. I feel like there's a knowing in this of, hey, this is how we both contributed to the pain and the heartbreak that we've experienced. So there's going to be an important conversation. Why? Because you guys want to move into a stronger commitment in this. Let's see what else is unfolding in this relationship. Another prediction, the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is you guys leaving the pains of the past behind, because intuitively you're both feeling like this is going to evolve into a different relationship. I feel like emotions with the number 8 is giving me the energy of power. I feel like your emotional connection is going to get stronger. One of the things, I listened to a book. It was called The Art of Seduction. I listened to the audiobook. Oh my God, that book got so dark I had to stop listening to it, because it was like, start a fight and then give them love, and then start a fight and then give them love. So it was giving tactics on how to seduce a person, on how to control a person mentally. But see, this is a situation where you're kind of like doing that naturally. You guys have been through some pain, and through forgiveness, which is a higher vibrational to show. It's intensifying your connection to one another. Because there's forgiveness and there's continuance to move forward, because there's unconditional love that intensifies the connection. Unconditional love incorporates the forgiveness of the things that we don't appreciate, and the willingness to see the other person's perspective and hear the other person out, and to look at another way of viewing a situation and circumstance, whatever has come up. So let's get another perspective. But overall, I feel like this Eight of Cups is about an intensifying of the emotional connection between you two, because you're choosing to leave the past pain in the past. Furthermore, the Two of Wands. This is you two taking a hold of the second opportunity, knowing that you have the ability to create something very valuable, and knowing that you have a world of possibility available to you, but you don't know exactly where you're going. You don't know how this is going to turn out. Neither of you knows how this is going to end up, but both of you are willing to work on this partnership. So both of you, I feel like you're going to be pushing yourselves to expand your capacities at this time in romance. Let's see, an overall outcome for this is the Queen of Wands, saying there's going to be a lot of passion, play, fun, enjoyment. I feel like overall outcome being the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to enjoy this very much. And for somebody who's dealing with the Sagittarius, we mentioned at the beginning, yes, the Sagittarius is all up in your business. Let's see what is a bit of advice for my viewer moving forward. Is the 10 of Cups. Remember that your own 9 of Cups is reflected back to you in the person that you're dealing with, in the people that you're dealing with. Allow yourself to enjoy happy relationships. Avoid the tendency to self-sabotage by looking for what's wrong when everything is actually really beautiful. Enjoy your rainbow. Enjoy your opportunity, your happiness. What is something that you can expect this? Okay, here we go. Let me clarify this statement. What is a prediction for my viewer? What will their partner do that's going to really delight them? It's going to be so perfect. It's going to be so joy evoking within my partner. What can my viewer expect from the other party? Is the Queen of Pentacles. This person is going to share with you a vision that they have of what they'd like to create in this relationship. And I feel like this person is going to come to you very committed. If you offer them the opportunity to move in with you, or you offer them a gift, if you offer them yourself as the gift, they're going to receive it. They're going to love it. They're going to nurture it. They're going to help it grow. It's like they're going to take what you give them and they're going to grow with it. So I feel like if you're offering unconditional love, like they're going to turn that unconditional love into something real and tangible moving forward. So the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. For some of you, giving the second go around is really like facing your fears. Okay, facing your fears. The 3 of Pentacles is below that, facing your fears, because you came to this point of mastery. You came to this point where not only do you know how the laws of the universe work, and you know how energy works, you know how to apply it, and people ask you. So it's like, how can I teach it and I don't apply it myself? I teach about unconditional love. Excuse me, let me apply it myself. And the Knight of Pentacles is about something that has moved slower than you would have liked it to, but it's moving nonetheless. So let's go ahead and, with all that being said, now we're going to get into your personal mini readings. And we're going to start with Kat. I'm going to pull a Work Your Light Tarot Oracle message for you. And then I will channel from the card that comes out as well as the bottom of the deck. Let's see what is the message for Kat. Kat, yours came right out. It says yes. Just say yes. And here is the energy of mind, body, spirit, father, mother, child, the Vesica Pisces energy. This is a very creative energy. So you're going to have an opportunity come your way. It's coming in from the divine. You're going to really want to say yes to this. And I believe that you ultimately will. But I feel like as you're getting ready to say yes to this, it's going to cause butterflies in your stomach, because you're going to be like, can I really do it? Is it really possible? Can I really make it? All you got to do is say yes. Just say yes. This is an opportunity to create in your life more light. Yes, more expansion. The bottom of the deck for you is Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, and Teacher. So because you have aligned yourself in this energy, in this powerful place, right? This is you knowing how to hear that intuitive voice. I just decided I'm going to add in a little bit of clarifier. So clarify, what are we say? What is Kat to say yes to? What is she going to be saying yes to? Here we go. You got the Princess of Wands. This is an opportunity for a fresh start, to do something different. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to take your creative passion and put it out there. The Knight of Pentacles, things have stayed the same. Things have been a little bit stagnant, moving a little bit slow. But this is a chance for you to get what you want. This is a chance for you. This is like an idea of moving forward. I get business, moving forward in business, okay? Moving forward with pushing yourself to do something, physically do something that you've never really done at this level before. So let's say you walk 5 miles. Now you're going to walk 6. Maybe you walk 5 minutes. Now you're going to walk 7. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you, I don't know, maybe you make 1 video a week. Now you're going to make 2 type thing. All right. So that's what I have for you. Kat, let's go ahead and go into Sherry now. Sherry's message. All right. So Sherry wants clarity about the same person. Show me clarity. Show me the answers to what is on Sherry's mind about a person. Thank you. What is the message for Sherry about this person who's on her mind? The ever-unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So this person coming into your life could feel like it's happening to you, but it's a blessing. It's for you to unfold some more. Again, sometimes it's so easy for us to cut and run from things that are challenges, but Earth is about challenge, and we traverse Earth to our highest ability and potential and purpose. In other words, we came here for a challenge. When we accept the challenges and we thrive through them, and we unfold more of our authentic self through them. The bottom of the deck is a great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So this is about a coming together, a unifying that's going on. Let me go ahead and clarify this energy for you here and just mix in Kat's cards. Okay. Clarifying the ever unfolding rose for Sherry. Let's clarify this message about the person. What's the message for Sherry about this person who's on her mind? This is your message, Sherry. Yes, baby? I knew you would. Congratulations. Okay, honey. The ever-unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. The Knight of Swords. This is an opportunity. Somebody's going to be coming in really quickly. And, hey, they're going to come in. They really want to be there. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Wands. There's some recognition in here. They've come to a realization that something you said is true. Now, this could be romantic for sure, because the rose is here. The rose speaks about romance. But more important than any romantic outcome here, this person is coming in as a confirmation of your success, of your accomplishment. Somebody is going to come in, and the biggest message they want you to know is they're going to be like, you were right. You were right. It's like I could hear somebody so excited to tell you, like, you were right. Exactly what you said is exactly what happened. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sherry. I hope that answers your question. Now, Laura. Laura wanted to know, is a long-term romantic relationship coming my way? And let's see what the cards want to say. I'm going to start with, I'm going to give you the same cards that I gave for the other ladies as well. So let's see, what is the message for Laura? Message for Laura. Laura, what is the perfect message for Laura? She wants to know about a long-term relationship coming her way. I feel like this is going to be, from this deck, it's going to be more advice for you in order to help bring that in, okay? There it is. It says, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution and expression. So, in other words, for you to embrace having a long-term romantic relationship coming your way, they're asking you to stretch yourself beyond where you've been before. You got to stop isolating yourself. Go out. When you see them out playing, go out and play too. And also, you've got to speak up. Sometimes you've got to be the first one to say hi. And the challenge for women in our society is you've been taught to be so submissive, so subtle, and so silent that when you see what you want, you don't often go for it. Here, you're being asked to go for what you want. You do not have to sit back in silence and watch others enjoy. You do not have to sit back and wonder, well, what if? Go and ask. Go and speak. You make the proposal. Would you like to have coffee sometime? If you find somebody or something that tickles your fancy, right? And it just because it tickles your fancy doesn't mean it's going to turn into a long-term every time. But by saying yes, by putting yourself out there, you invite that energy in where you let the universe and the energy know, hey, I want to connect with other people. I would like to develop meaningful connections. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So that's a strong yes. That is a strong yes. It's happening for you. You are creating this heaven on earth relationship that you like. However, you're being asked to come out and you're being asked to speak up for yourself. Honor what you feel, honor what you would like, and speak up. So let's clarify the share your voice for Laura Lesser-Scott. She wants to know if she's going to be calling in a long-term romantic relationship. We have already seen that, yes, she definitely will. And what else do you want to clarify about this for her? Okay, there it is. Further clarification is the Ace of Cups. Yes, darling. Yes, of course you are calling in a long-term romantic relationship. Remember, your relationship is going to be a reflection of how well you treat yourself. So make sure you're loving yourself. Go back and watch the 2 videos I did earlier this morning. I think you might have been live with me when I did them because it gave some techniques that would be beneficial for you to follow as far as bringing in a lover when you don't even know who they are. Yeah, it does work. And I know because I've done it a couple of times, and sometimes when I didn't want to, done it. Ace of Cups, self-love is what's going to bring it in. And yes is your answer. And yes, this is a new relationship. And yes, it's going to be divinely provided to you. And yes, and yes, and yes. Okay. So the bottom of the deck for you is the Tower. So what this is saying is, whoa, epiphany, major epiphany. If I don't love myself, why would anybody else love me? If I want a relationship, I might need to get out of my house and go with other people. If I want something, I should let that come out. Epiphanies, realizations of how you have blocked yourself off from love in the past. And you've had a lot of learning. You've had a lot of self-learning. But it's all helping you because you're becoming more and more of your authentic self. You're living true to this love energy, and that's what's going to attract it. And here is the gist of it. I know you said you're going to watch other videos, but this is the gist of it. The way you love yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you respect yourself, The way you honor your own boundaries is the way the people that you attract to you will do as well. So the love you call in is only going to love you as best as you can love yourself. So love yourself and watch what happens. And I look forward to hearing back from you in comments. For those of you who are just tuning in at the end of the show, get notifications so you can tune in at the beginning. If you've watched this show and you're like, I would have loved to get my own personal mini reading live during the show for only $5 or more donation, that's awesome. Come back next time. Get the notifications. There's information below the video to help you out with that. Also, you can purchase a personal reading for me. I manage to squeeze those in all the time. And it seems like divine timing always just aligns for me to do everything like nearly instantly. Very rarely do I have to wait. So with all that being said and done, I'm so thankful and grateful to have offered and been of service to you. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. And thank you. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Latest.